Virgo, Mercury's daughter here, back with another weekly tarot scope, and this is for the week of May 3rd, 2021. Virgo, fellow Virgos, this reading here is for those of you thinking about a special somebody right now. Your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, your lover, your friend, your homie, your crush, your neighbor, your ex, your next, your boo thing, the person that's on your mind that you cannot stop thinking about at this very moment. This reading is going to be for them, okay? Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, please, and like, oh shit, we'll keep that one, and like the video because it's going to help other Virgos like yourself get a hold of me. And then also, if you have a question that you need me to answer, Virgo, make sure you follow me on Instagram, mercury.daughter. I do free yes or no readings every Friday in my stories. You guys do not want to miss that. Also, there's a fake spam account. They just keep building new pages every single day. They are in the comment section trying to get you guys to check them out or text them or, pay for readings. That's not me. So please report that account and report it, block that account, all that good stuff, because I would never solicit you guys for a reading, okay? So let's get that out the way and let's go ahead and get right into it. And shout out to all of my Virgos who share their birthdays every single week, because you guys know, as a fellow Virgo, I like to hear about other Virgos. All of my August babies, shout out to y'all. All of my 820 something babies, all of my 90 somethings, my 19 somethings, and my 920, 921. I think it's really, really early where the Virgo season kind of ends around there. But let me know your birthdays. I'm September 2nd, so I'm 902. So, and I see that on the clock so much. Anybody else see their birthday all the time on the clock? I always wake up sometimes. Well, actually, I'm way up before 902. But I always seem to look at 902, or it's late at night. I see 902 like twice a day. It's crazy. And then also shout out to all of my Virgos in the comments last week. I asked, what sign do you attract? And there was no one sign. Like I asked this week before last, and everybody said Libra. But this week, it was everybody. Gemini, Sagittarius, Leos, Libras, Virgos dating Virgos. Like it was insane. So everybody, Virgos attract everybody. So yeah, shout out to y'all. And I'm gonna ask again, when is your birthday? Give me your 3-digit number, or if some of you it might be four digits. No, it's gonna be 3 because it's gonna be 8. Yeah, give me your 3-digit birthdays, or just let me know what sign is it that you attract, Virgos. Let's go ahead and get right into it, fellow Virgos. I feel like I just said a lot. I hope some of y'all skipped over that. I hope you hit the arrow. Skip it. Ooh, kind of like bouncing. This looks good. This looks good, Virgo. We got some good energy coming towards us. I got the World, I got the Wheel of Fortune, and I've got the Queen of Wands. Some of us are hard at work, so let's just get that out the way. This is not even love related. Some of you are doing good at work, so keep that up. Or if you're feeling like, hey, I'm not doing that well at work, is that going to change? The answer is yes. If you're someone that's looking for a job or looking for some money or something, and I think I felt this Virgo energy between us a while ago. I guess it's coming back. I feel like there's some money that's coming around, okay? So that's just something that I'm seeing immediately outside of love. Let's get to the love reading here. You have so much coming, like really, we have so much coming outside of love. The World came up first. So I do feel like maybe you're with someone and you're waiting to see what's next. Like maybe they're not calling, or they're moving slow, or you want to move forward with them and they are kind of either not replying to your messages, or they're just they're playing dumb. Like they don't know that you want a relationship with them. There's just something here that makes me feel like they're moving slow or something, or feel like you're just in limbo. That's what I should say. You don't know what's next between you and this person. Are they going to stay with me or are they not? For some of you, and this is just coming up, I'm going to see if I get the 3 of Swords too, if I get like some kind of marriage card. Use your best judgment. I feel like some of you are dating someone that's possibly in another relationship. So what you're waiting on is to find out if that person's going to leave that relationship to come to you. That's why you're feeling like you're in limbo too. That's a small number of you. I was picking up on that. So I don't know if that's going to happen. I do see that other person is here, and that other person is strong, and that other person is really holding on to your person. So I don't know if that person is going to walk away from the relationship, for those of you that's wondering about that. But I do feel like you're in limbo. It did start off to feel good to me, but that was, like I said, that's your career. That's doing okay. You in this relationship looks okay, but it just feels to me like you're not sure about what's next. I'll see if I get the Hangman too, because I feel like this person's moving slow. Here's the 5 of Pentacles. So is there some distance between you and this person right now? It's a possibility that you guys haven't spoken a while, or you're not speaking as much. That's, again, why you're feeling like you're in limbo. Use your best judgment. You know, you'll get answers soon. The judgment card represents having that aha moment and having that epiphany and realizing what it is that you want. So you're either going to get answers from yourself because you'll have that conversation with yourself and say, hey, I'm not taking it anymore. Or, you know what, I'm going to walk over here and demand I get answers. So I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I was holding it like that all that time. I feel like you are either, I mean, with the judgment card, you're going to get answers soon. You're going to attract answers because you can't stop thinking about it. And you're tired of waiting. You're tired of being in limbo. You want to know what's next. The world does represent cycles. It represents things coming around, especially when it's paired with the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like this is something that happens often between you and this person, possibly on and off, in and out. But I do feel, let me see, did I get the Fool yet? Because I feel like, not even the Fool, but I don't know. It feels like a shift of energy. I keep saying that you're going to get answers soon, and I think you will. You're not going to be wondering and worrying whether or not, or how this person feels about you for too long. You're going to get answers soon. I don't know. The cycle, some cycle is ending. It's just, I don't know if it's that bad cycle or there's something new. To me, honestly, this kind of feels sort of refreshing, but I do feel like something new is coming. Did I get the star yet? Oh, no, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, wait, give me 1 second because this is what I pulled now. This is almost like you are still in limbo. This is like, are we friends? It's like you're worried about whether or not you're going to move on or whether or not you're going to be friends. It does feel. Let me see how they feel about you. Let's stop that. You're in limbo. That's what you feel. You don't know how they feel about you. Let's see how they feel about you, the relationship, if they're going to move forward, if they have feelings for you. Let's see how the Virgo lover is feeling about my Virgos today. We will take that one. Ooh, we will take that one. Ooh, that was really messy, but we will take all the cards that fell here. This was a big, thick stack. We won't have to go back. Here is a who's dating a Taurus? Shout out to y'all dating a Taurus. Who's dating a Capricorn? Shout out to y'all dating a Capricorn. I do have the Three of Swords here. Remember earlier I said that somebody was dating somebody that's married or in another relationship. Or if it's not, you've been following me for a while, you guys know that this may not be a person. It could be a what? That's right, a place or a thing. So maybe that distraction is that they are working too much, they're traveling too much, they're never home. Something is distracting them from being with you completely, and that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for them to get over that other thing that's whatever's disrupting the relationship. So it may not be a person, like you're waiting for this person to leave their relationship. It just might be you're waiting for them to come around and stop doing that one thing that's, like I said, distracting the relationship. Again, this is me asking how do they feel about you, and it is definitely mixed, but it looks mostly good than bad. Here's the Lovers, who's dating a Gemini. Here's the Fool. Here's the Sun. Your person seems very easygoing. When I ask them how they feel about you, I feel like you might be a little bit more. I feel like you're worried. You're more so worried about the relationship than them. I feel like you are in limbo, but they're not in limbo. I think that they have a better idea of what the relationship is than you. I think that they already know what they want from the relationship, but you don't know it. And that's what the frustration is because they won't communicate what they want. They already know. If I walk up to them and say, how do you feel about my friend Sheila? Y'all know that's my go-to name. How do you feel about Diane? How do you feel about Brenda? How do you feel about Marie? How do you feel about Deja? How do you feel about Monique? How do you feel about Kelly? I feel like when I ask this person, or how do you feel about Mike? How do you feel about Joe? How do you feel about Joseph? Because, my homeboys be watching too. But when I ask this person, how do you feel about them? I feel like they're going to be like, well, what do you mean? And I'm going to be like, well, they said that they don't know. Look, I'm over here looking like somebody's really there. And I'm like, they said they don't know, if you guys are together. They don't know where the relationship is going. I feel like they're going to be like, what? We already talked about this. Or they'll be like, no, you crazy. She already knows. Or I already told him what it was. Like, I feel like you're in limbo, but they're not. They know what the relationship is. But the thing is, they need to communicate to you what they think the relationship is. I already told them that I wasn't ready right now. I already told them that, I need some time to get rid of this thing. Or I already told them that, they shouldn't be in limbo because we already talked about it. Like, that's how they're feeling. But you're like, no, I'm still not sure because, yeah, you may have said that. But when we were in bed last night, you said this, you know what I'm saying? Or this ring you gave me says this, or your actions say this, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like your person's not confused about the relationship, even though you might be a little bit, and switch this around however it's needed. Maybe you know what it is, and maybe they don't. But from their point of view, they're thinking it's good. Like, they're like, no, we're fine. What are you talking about? We're fine. Like, they think that things are good between you guys. And I think that you might be a little bit worried about it. So definitely, there might be a lack of communication. You guys definitely need to speak. Or if you are like, no, that's not really my story, it's a possibility that you could be in limbo, or maybe your person is just, if you're not in limbo and you're like, no, I'm not in limbo, I know exactly what it is, then this is just your person like, I like where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that we just date each other sometimes, or that sometimes we'll go get a movie together, or sometimes we'll text, or sometimes we'll just hook up. Like, I like that, and I don't want anything more. Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And then it's like, and I don't want anything more. And you know why I don't want anything more? Because I have this, or I'm dedicated to this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Your person feels like they've got it together, but it feels like you possibly don't have it together when it comes to them. You just need some clarity, that's all. You just need to make a phone call or have a conversation and find out. And whatever you do, don't say, what are we? Because we all know that can scare anybody off. When you ask, so what are we? So what are we doing? You need to find a clever way to say, what are we doing? Because clearly you don't know. Did I get the High Priestess? Because that's my card where your person is, having a hard time expressing emotions. So not the High Priestess here, okay? I say that because that means that your person, it's just as simple as just having that communication, and they'll talk to you about how they're feeling. I don't think that they're going to have a problem expressing it at all. I just think right now that they're thinking like, I thought she already knew. I thought he already knew what it was. All right, Virgo, fellow Virgos, let's see what the vibe is for next week, okay? And if you are new here, welcome, and I'm glad you stuck around this long. My third spread is about what's next. So it's not what's forever. It's just about, we did the first spread is you, second spread is them, third spread is like a couple of cards that I pulled to see what the vibe is going to be like for next week, okay? And this is just like, what's going to happen this week, next week, going into June. If you're dating a Gemini, you better get ready for their birthday. They about to clown during birthday season. I'm still feeling like something is stuck. So give them a call, yo, because I've got the Hangman here. So I still feel like you are going to be in limbo for a little bit longer, but this is you scared to ask. This is you scared to say, what are we doing? What? Like, I feel like you are planning your life with them and they're not planning their life with you, but it's because they don't know that they should be. Communication is needed between you and this person, and maybe wait a little bit. I'm getting some tension. Well, I can't tell you when to do it. I can't tell you, hey, do it next week, do it this week. Yeah, I feel like you should, honestly, I feel like you should wait a week and then do it after that week. That's only because based on this spread, it started to look really funky for a little bit. But then when I kept pulling like weeks out, because I'm in week 4 now, that's sometime in like the end of May, June, everything looks good. So maybe have that conversation with them, towards the end. I don't like to give out advice. I hate it. I hate giving out just random advice because I'm reading so many different people. I only like to give it advice when I'm doing a one-on-one reading. But it does feel like this conversation I'm pushing you to have, I feel like you don't have it this week just because the stars on the line for that conversation to go well. I feel like you should have it a little bit towards the end of the month for some reason. Let me know if that makes sense to you. If you're like, oh, that's because his birthday's this week, the end of the month, or we got a trip coming, or I don't know why, but the end of the month to me, it feels like this conversation I'm telling you to have should take place at the end of the month. So I don't know, take that or leave that, because that is just kind of the vibe that I'm getting, all right? Thank you so much to my fellow Virgos. Remember to follow me on Instagram, mercury.daughter. I do free yes or no readings every Friday in my story. I feel like I yelled out Gemini sometime. I didn't call anybody Gemini, did I? Because I feel like I yelled that out. I think I was just talking about that card. Because for some reason, Gemini is really heavy on my mind. Like, I feel like I'm doing a Gemini video. So that's why who's dating a Gemini? Please talk to me, because I keep hearing Gemini. So weird. I'm a Gemini moon too, by the way. What's your moon sign? All right. Thanks, Virgos, fellow Virgos. Remember, if the reading made sense, say girl, hi. If it didn't make sense, say, girl. Bye.